Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Pause for Peace. Believe it or not, this is the third week of Advent. And if that fills you with a little bit of panic, one, you're not alone, and two, you're in the right place to put that down, to take a deep breath, and maybe even pick up a little more of the grace of God. Just as a reminder, we do these videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays with an in-person version on Wednesdays here at First Presbyterian Church, Crookston at 12 o'clock. You are invited to join us. We do it a little bit different way, and it's always different in person. You know, it used to be that I really enjoyed the fact that Jesus came as this baby who was born to peasants in a manger, surrounded by nobodies in the backwaters of an empire, because it was like God was showing off his power. It was like God was saying, look what I can do, look how powerful I am. I can start in complete powerlessness. But now, I see it actually a lot different. I see it as God saying, let me show you what real power looks like. Because for us, power almost always looks like the ability to force our will and control what's happening around us without letting it affect us. Like the unaffected or unemotional cowboy, the soldier who doesn't need to grieve, the CEO who is unemotional and just gets it done. We even tend to define God this way, by the power to do anything, as if that's what makes God, God. And it leads to some really hard questions about the divine, but even some much more ugly assumptions about the way the world works. But we don't really see that in Scripture, do we? Especially in Jesus. Instead, what we see is the incarnate God, God in human form, stepping into the muck and the mud of this world and joining us in it. And that's what changes things. The giving up of power. And even in the Old Testament, Scripture never talks about the dangers of weakness or of empathy. Instead, what it talks about is the dangers of becoming cold, hard-hearted, uncaring, or unjust. In fact, it's those that weep and cry out, even for prodigal sons and lost sheep, who tend to carry God's story forward the most. What if being God actually has very little to do with the power to control? Just like being a good parent, or a good friend, or good to ourselves, or just to our neighbor, or healing to the broken. And so what if the point of Advent isn't to get good at waiting for the power of God to bring us what we want, but to join with those who are also waiting? What if it's about the gift of being too weak to do it alone? And with that in mind, let us begin our releasing breaths. I invite you to get into a posture of readiness, but comfort, to close your eyes and repeat the phrases after me. You'll also hear a bell. And as the sound of that bell fades away, imagine all that you're holding fading away with it. In this way, let us enter into the peace of God together. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know. Be still. I know you don't feel at home in your body. Your clothes don't feel right. Your bones don't feel right. Your name, just a word that people have labeled you with. I see the way you try on pronouns like I try on clothes, looking for something, anything that feels right. And what I would give to build you a shelter, a safe space where you could be, a home where you are safe and free. What I would give to carve out some room for you to process and grieve, and dance and sing your way into the true self. But I know it's not that easy. My hands cannot build your safety. My words cannot give you time. My heart cannot be home enough. So until the day when you are truly at home, I will keep marching for you. I will keep advocating for the home you deserve, the home in your own skin. I will keep praying. I will give you my second coat, and the shirt off my back, and the food from my table. I won't give up on preparing the way. A voice is calling out in the wilderness. Do you hear it? There's more for us here than has been before. An image is going to come up on the screen. I invite you to look at it deeply, giving your full attention to it. What might it be saying to you? Who might you be in this image? Where might God be in this image? Look deeply upon it.
Find some magical sign, the key to my deepest desire, the home that my body is left.
Welcome back. As usual, my contact info will be down here. I would love to hear anything that came up in this time. Or if there's someone you'd like to talk to, or something you'd just like to get off your chest, I would love to hold it with you, or just be a listening ear. As usual, we'll finish with the music video that I invite you to listen to deeply, even if you've heard it a number of times before. You never know what might come up the 10th time. And if I don't see you in person here on Wednesdays at noon, then I'll see you here at another one of our Pause for Peace videos. Until then, God bless and good luck on your Advent journey.
I can't describe the way I've been feeling. Everything all turned around inside my head. Longing to find some magical sign, the key to my deepest desire, the home that my body is left. I've waited on the victories, despite the love that leads to no avail. I've tried to find my voice like Zachariah, but it comes out weak and pale. Can we build a place for all the lost who long to be held inside the arms of love, the joy that sets us free? Maybe I'm on my own, but wherever you are, I am home. One night, it seems like a lifetime ago, some travelers far from their home searched for a room and a bed. Snow fell against the light of a star. Without any offer or invite, he came to give life to the dead. Can you imagine all the weight of all of the world, yet no one welcomes you in? You cast away and cast aside, I dear to you, you cherish us just as we can. We can build a place for all the lost who long to be held inside your arms of love, the joy that sets us free. How are we ever alone? Wherever you are, we are home. I can't describe the way I've been feeling. Everything all turned around inside my head.